And he gave some apostles, and some prophets, and some evangelists, and some pastors and teachers, for the perfecting of the saints, for the work of the ministry, for the edifying of the body of Christ. These gifts allow us to reach and teach others. Some from the pulpit, some in the streets, some in the homes, some on the job, some in small classes, some in the hospital, some in the shelters, and some right here in the church pews.
Amen.
Everywhere there's a lost soul in need of God.
Amen.
And he grants a spiritual gift to someone who can reach and teach that one soul.
Amen.
And he has given you such a gift. There are those lives that you alone are uniquely equipped to touch with the Master's word. I'll give you all a quick little story when I was in Oakland. When I got there, I was at the church, and the church was real small. And the pastor was eager to go out and do outreach program. I've never done that before. And he drove a section of Oakland, and he had two groups. One group would go this way, and one group would go that way. I don't know Oakland. So anyway, I heard the members of them bickering, saying, why they gotta send us this way? So I'm like, what's going on? So then everybody was like, this area is the bad area, Kevin. It's like these guys, they get on the radio and they talk about how much people they don't kill for the day and everything. And it's funny because when I got to the church, a lot of people would say, well, Kevin, you don't look like a Christian, you look like a thug. So that was their perception of me. So in saying that to say, they probably thought that God has given me the gift just because I look like a thug to go into the thug area and speak to the thugs. But you know what? I was still excited. I was still excited and I went. Oh man, this is funny. Oh man. See, but the idea that you are a sinner, a repeat offender, with a closet full of bones and selfish motives, could somehow be worthy of preaching to and teaching other sinners may seem incorrect. But God's plan is to use you despite who you are.
Amen. That's right. Amen.
Brothers and sisters, God knows that we have our defects and we have our baggage. But we all know the scriptures. What did the scripture say? In 2 Corinthians, he says what? If any man be in Christ, he's in what? And all things are what? And then what? Amen? Amen. I'm going to take it.
All right, Kevin. All right, Kevin. All right.
So brothers and sisters, you don't want to keep talking about the things that God has forgiven you. You want to move on from it. And once you accept God and his salvation through his son blood and you commit yourself to doing his will, he will in turn use you as a vessel in his own way. And he will give you the gift that you need that will make you specially enabled to work in his vineyard. And brothers and sisters, we should not be discouraged. Here it is Paul, who called himself a worse sinner probably than you and I. He has doubt. He never thought of himself as worthy of doing the work. And, he records it there in Ephesians 3, 7, 8. And I'll read in your hearing. He says, wherefore I was made a minister, according to the gift of grace of God given unto me by the effectual working of his power. Unto me, who am less than the least of all the saints, is this grace given, that I should preach among the Gentiles the unsearchable riches of Christ. It doesn't mean that Paul was perfect when he wrote this, nor does it mean you are perfect or have all the answers. It just means that somewhere God has someone in need of his love and grace, and that even though you are sinful, he has given you the ability to touch them with his love. See, brothers and sisters, I get real passionate and sometimes emotional about this teaching thing. Because I look around and there's people that's been in this organization longer than I have. And brothers and sisters, I'm telling you, I'm tired. I feel like I'm going in a circle. And I know y'all probably feel the same way too. And y'all probably wondering when Jesus is going to come. But brothers and sisters, we have to take the word out there. And in closing, I want y'all to turn with me to Matthew 24. Because I think this would drive my point home. You turn with me Matthew 24, verse 7 through 14. I think this would drive my point home. Here it is, we have the disciples asking Jesus about the signs of the end. And, you know, everybody wants to know. Because there's troubles all over, so everybody's getting scared. Some people know, okay, all the trouble means that Jesus is going to come. But brothers and sisters, that's not the real sign. That's not the real sign. Read with me. It says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines, and pestilences, and earthquakes in divers places. And all these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you. And ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. And many false prophets shall arise, and shall deceive many. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Now, brothers and sisters, I want y'all to take a look at verse 14. Look at verse 14. Listen to what God is saying. He says, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. Brothers and sisters, if we sit here today, that will not happen.
Amen.
And if we don't want to do it, Christ said that the rocks will cry out. And I don't want no rocks to cry out to me.
Amen.
I don't want no rocks to cry out to me.
Amen.
So brothers and sisters, when we accept the call of God and we commit ourselves in doing His work, we should in turn use ourselves as a channel to reach others.
Amen.
So in acceptance and commitment and teaching, true discipleship requires each of these.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen.